Well, hey everybody, happy Aloha Friday. I think like when the music stops, we should all be going like this, like those newscasters where they didn't realize the camera was on. Bum, 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 bum. So it's happy Aloha Friday. Adrian, who do we have on the show today?
Well, we have our friend Jake on the show, and he grew up in Wyoming and studied in the south of Spain. 3 years ago, he came to Hawaii after being pursued to leave their Wyoming ranch to help people through solar. Being someone who loves helping local businesses, he chose to be with SKYTA, a local roofing and solar contractor in Hawaii. Currently, he's SKYTA's solar, roof, and AC advisor. Please welcome our guest, Jake Kissack.
Welcome, Jake.
Welcome back, Jake. I know we've had you as a repeat.
Thank
guest.
you. That's quite an intro.
Always bring value. Yes, you always bring value.
Yeah.
So today though, it's a little of a different show because I know that you've been super busy over on Maui and helping with the relief efforts there. So let's start with that, and then we can move in onto more about like the solar and what's going on with Hiko.
Yeah, give us the Maui update.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, first, aloha to all my Maui people. I know there's a bunch of you in Lahaina who have been saying, hey, when are you going to talk about what's going on here? Because there's so many friends, family who still need help. So we have some pictures of some customers. We're going to roll through those, but these are some of my customers that really before the fire, we had done work on their homes. But then, of course, as the Maui fire happened, emails weren't being answered, phone calls, text messages, they weren't being able to be reached. And so we got really concerned, and I ended up going out there, and one of my customers is like, hey, like my roof is totally gone. So if we can get that picture of the customers, I'll actually show you one of our greatest success stories. It's a picture of all of the customers in Lahaina, and that map there, if we can pull that up. But there is a customer at the bottom right-hand side of that one that has one of our customers that had no roof, their entire roof. It's going to be the one different one than that one. Let's see. There's one from Lahaina, but anyway, it says Imelda Conception at the top, and then a SKYTA. And that customer, we have a customer out there who their entire shingles got pulled off, all of their plywood got pulled off, and insurance was out there to help them. And we were out there to help them and basically walk them through the process on how to get a new roof. And there were tons of people out there helping, tarping, getting everything up. But almost every single home that we were at had some sort of fire damage, whether that was just the smoke coming in or they had the roof that had been shingles had been blown off, the metal had been torn up, tiles had been blown off. So Jake, that's the picture right there. So if you look at the bottom right.
So Jake, these are all like previous clients of yours that you had helped. You put solar on their homes in the previous years, and then this tragedy happened with the fires, and then so you guys came back in to help them with processing insurance claims and also to check on them because you couldn't get a hold of anyone, right?
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of anyone. And so we just wanted to go out there and serve, see what help they needed as the roads opened up, and see if their homes were okay, if their homes were okay. And then as I got out there, as you guys can imagine, it was just devastating. Lahaina was completely devastated. Everyone's seen pictures at this point. But remembering back to that first time I drove out there, I was just like, this is devastating. The families need help. And so we got put up. Actually, one of our customers just said, hey, live with us. We want you to live with us out here, like help. So we were up there at the Lahaina Luna, up there at the top of the mountain, and we were helping do the roofs. And then we just got our first re-roof completely done. And the customer didn't end up paying out of pocket for that. They got it totally covered by insurance, which was just such a relief for them. They had so much other things going on. So we were able to walk with them through the process to help get them a brand new roof covered by insurance, which is crazy that that's possible. And a lot of people have been asking questions like, am I going to get dropped for my insurance? Are my rates going to go up? And there's a lot of questions that people have, and they don't know how to walk through the process. So it's been a real honor for us to just be able to serve customers and all over the island where there's been wind, and be able to get brand new roofs on their house and help them get that through insurance, which is possible. And many of them haven't known that. And that same windstorm actually did happen in Oahu. So for customers that are in Oahu wondering like, man, should I even make a claim? Should I just call Uncle and tell Uncle to get up there and fix it? It's great to have, if you have insurance, if you have a good insurance, it's great to get them out to check it out and see if there is damage that they can cover. And it's worth it. So that's a little video of one of the homes with one of my customers out there. And you guys can see there's a lot of damage out there. And this is one of my customers who didn't know. He's like, I don't know how to do claim. I don't know how to do this. Can you help? So we ended up helping him start to finish to get his process going for him. So that's what we've been up to. I keep seeing all these pictures and faces, but as you can see, all the roofs, that one was the worst one there that I started. Yep.
Yeah, Jake, real quick. What are the things that you recommend that people not do? Because like, go up there and put the tarp down to cover it up for the rain, but then don't do anything after that, right?
That's right. Yep. If you guys
call Jake after that, and he's like the insurance claims whisperer.
The insurance claims whisperer. And we can, and Jake, let us share with our listeners our first-hand experience. We did have a home up in Village Park over there by here in Oahu, and it had an insurance claim and here was how it was kind of challenging because the owner had gotten a check for it almost a while ago.
5 years previous.
Yeah, the costs had gone up, and he never,
he never cashed the check.
And he never cashed the check, never did anything with the roof. So Jake went in there and go toe to toe with the insurance company. It was a lot of follow up, but to get the proper amount for the new roof with the new costs today. So I would tell you, for those people that if you're feeling frustrated with the bureaucracy of the insurance company, don't worry, you can stick Jake on them.
Yeah, he knows what to say and how to say it.
Yeah,
to get it done. It's tricky.
Well, and one of the things that we specialize in is just being a guide. Since we've walked through the process, we just we know what insurance is, what insurances work here in Hawaii, what insurances have just kind of said like, hey, we wish we could help, but we won't be able to on certain circumstances. So if you're questioning, if you got damage on your roof, one, you can put a tarp up there. Like they said, step one is to put the tarp up there. Step two is to call us. If you don't want to put the tarp up there, you can make that step one, and we can come up, check it out, and help you guys walk through that process as construction workers and experts on roofing. We can help through that whole process and get you taken care of. And we don't charge.
Are you guys all islands? All islands?
We are on Big Island. We're on Maui and Oahu.
Okay. Sorry, Kauai.
Yeah,
you gotta wait.
Yeah, Kauai's got to wait. We do have jobs out in Kauai here and there that people call, so we can do them in Kauai. But our main markets are here in Oahu, and then Maui and Big Island.
Big Island. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So let's switch it up. Let's talk about these outrageous HECO, Hawaiian Electric Company bills that are coming down the pipe.
What's the update on that?
Yeah, what is the update on this tier one, this 1, 2, and 3 rates, daytime, evening, overnight?
Well, everyone's gotten either a digital copy or a paper copy of a thing called TOU, time of use. And what that means is that in the future, Hawaiian Electric is going to be changing all meters, is what they're currently saying that they're going to do. Now, they might change their mind, who knows? But right now, there's already a program started called time of use. And during the day, they have a base rate. And then from peak hours, that rate triples. At nighttime, it goes to double whatever your day rate is. And so they're saying that they're wanting people to use power during the day rather than at nighttime and during peak hours because the grid is stressed. So this is a program to help them reallocate resources during the day and help customers reallocate their energy usage during the day. Everyone knows, like, if you get home at 5 o'clock, you're not going to like have dinner magically done by 3 o'clock in the middle of the day to just happen at 5 o'clock. So you're going to be turning on the lights, ACs, things like that. And the penalty will be 3 times what you paid during the day. Yeah. So it is quite a hefty price tag. And really, some people have been like, oh, I can move to the middle of the day and I can do everything during the daytime, but you can't unplug your freezers, at night, unplug fridges at night. And if you got the fish swimming around, you're not going to unplug those. So there's just things that are going to be on all the time. So it is inescapable. If you're on Hawaiian Electric power, which everyone is who doesn't have solar, you're going to have price increase. The math on it is whatever you're paying today is going to go up bare minimum 160%, and as much as 275%. And that is kind of a shocking statistic. But people are already seeing that their bills have gone up almost double just in once their meter has been switched.
I've had conversations with people about this and they get all pissed off, and that damn HECO. Don't get pissed off at HECO. Here's the deal. You have more and more people who went from $800 bills to $60 bills with solar. That revenue has to come from somewhere.
Like me, I have a SKYTA.
You pissed off with Adrian. It's Adrian's fault. Yeah, so that revenue, you still have a system of power generation, transmission lines, distribution, transformers, all of that still needs to be maintained with less money. So it's just a purely logical standpoint that money is going to have to be drawn from other subscribers because they still are mandated to provide that electrical need, even though everybody in their what is it? I think, is it 30% of the homes have solar now on Oahu?
Yeah, it's the greatest. Hawaii got the gold medal for the most people gone solar in the U.S. Yeah,
and I would say even if you have solar, because that's what I started with, and then I added more panels and a battery and a car charger. So I had like the phase 1, and then those panels started to get kind of like old or ineffective. So I saw my bill started to creep up, and then Jake and his team came in and saved the day. And now I'm back down to my very minimal electric bills, even though I have central AC and it's cranking low all day long.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Mochi's
it is cool.
Mochi
I know. I got to like bundle up in my house. It's so cold.
Hey, turn that up. Save the planet.
And pull off over there to your house this Christmas.
Yeah. Talk about why are batteries now like part of the plan now, whereas before they weren't. It's like everybody got to get batteries now, right?
Everybody got to get batteries. Yeah, if you're
everybody got to get the batteries already. Stop wondering if you got to get batteries. You got to get the batteries. Why is that?
You got to. Well, if you want to,
why is that?
The reason why is because Hawaiian Electric is wanting to create a microgrid or like a power plant at your house. So you have the panels generating power, being powering the home, and as well simultaneously being stored in the battery, so that at nighttime you really have your own power plant at your house. And Hawaiian Electric will even pay if you have a system like Adrian where you got installed or earlier before 2015, where they had that cutoff. Any systems after 2015 really do need batteries, and so if you want to add a battery onto your system, you can get that. You can get more power at your house. And Hawaiian Electric does still pay for a portion of those batteries to help cover the cost to increase your current system. So they're doing that because they want to expand their grid and allow solar to continue to be a part of helping support the grid rather than having. It's just going to be a big support.
You got to fill in the gap. So
there's still like some tax credits, right? Tax credits are still happening.
There's no tax credits. No, there's still tax credits. What kind of tax credits you got?
You got it. Yep, there's still tax credits. Solar can be paid for. About half of it can be paid for through Hawaii tax credit, and as well through federal tax credit and incentives, as long as the customer has tax liability, as long as
tax liability. It's a tax credit. It's not a tax rebate.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get more back than what you paid in the taxes, and that can be helpful because I know the federal one with and I've been doing my homework.
Come on.
The Biden Tax Relief Act has extended the federal one to 2032, and it's 30% of the installation, no limit. So if you want to get a $5 million solar system on your roof, you're going to be able to write off 1.5 million. You're going to get a $1.5 million tax credit. So if you're a baller out there, no.
Or like you own a commercial building. Commercial strip mall. That's a pretty big tax credit.
Does it work with commercial? Does it work with commercial?
Yeah, we do commercial. Yeah, and here's kind of the newest. Everyone's been saying, Jake, what's happening in the solar market right now? So you guys are going to be seeing a lot, and we're going to be talking on here probably more and on the radio show as well about Power, which is basically the Amazon. It's a platform, but Power is a platform that has been brought to Hawaii that everyone wants the best products at the best price, right? Everyone wants that. But here manufacturers and just the way that it works, prices go up high. So Power is a platform that allows us here in Hawaii to be able to get the best products at the best price, and as well have, like, the number one concern we run up against is like, man, we're out on an island. Who is going to be taking care of me when, and it's not if, it's just when the system has issues. Every system has issues at some point. It's technology. So when that happens, like, what's going to happen? So there are local vendors for Power here in Hawaii, and any one of those vendors can come out. Maybe one vendor goes down and they go bottom up. Well, another vendor can come in and help, and they have the longest and most bulletproof warranty on the market, where they have 30 years.
Wow.
30-year
warranty on the roof. 30-year warranty on the roof. So number one concern we get is like, I don't want to put panels on my roof because it's going to create leaks, and we rain a lot here in Hawaii, so it's going to leak, and I don't want that. Neither does grandma. Okay. So right now they have a bulletproof warranty that for 30 years on the homes. So they have the best warranty, they have the best prices, and they have the best products. And so right now, it really is the best prices that are available here in Hawaii for that. So if you didn't qualify before, maybe it was outside of your price range by just a little bit, you shopped around 5 or 6 times, everybody was too high. Now's the time to look at it again. And if you've just been waiting to get that best deal, right now really is a great time to relook at it.
I know that SKYTA is one of those approved providers through this new like Amazon of solar called the Go Local Power, right?
Speaking of Amazon, time flies when you're having a good time. So any last thing you want to share, Jake, before we hit it?
If you guys have, I've extended this many times, but if you guys have friends, family members that are still needing help out in Lahaina, out in Maui, specific with roofs, with smoke damage in their home, maybe it's total loss, and they just need somebody to walk them through the paperwork to help guide them through the process of how to restore their home. That's what we're doing here.
Awesome.
We're here to serve, here to help people get their homes back. So you can call me 808-913-8249. You see it on the screen, and would love to help you guys out.
All right. Thanks so much. Sheen, take us out.
Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks,
Hello.
Guys. Aloha. Ooh.